cannot be a. I think it's the best time. It's Friday, and then you have this session. Then you can just everyone can just go back and sleep. So first of all, thank you everyone. There are 42 people. Everyone, welcome to the session. My name is Sindhu, and the full name is Sindhu Biswal. And currently, I basically work as a digital marketer and handle growth and digital marketing and distribution at Pocket Aces. Basically, simplifying. If I simplify stuff, my job is to promote Dice Media's all the web series that Dice Media produces, end-to-end marketing, and build and scale Filter Copy. Filter Copy is right now around what 12 million, 15 million across. To scale it even more, also to scale Gobble, and I'm also building two new channels from scratch. One is called Jambo, which is our Hindi animation channel that we're building, and another one is called Nutshell. That's what I'm doing right now since last 1.1 years, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. And before this, I was working with Paytm Insider, which used to be called as Insider.in, where you guys were buying tickets of Katy Perry One Plus Music Festival, Martin Garrix concerts, and all. And I was handling sports, IPL, ISL, PKL, and other sports for 6 months. I have no interest in sports, by the way. I'm not watching IPL, and also was did promote one Martin Garrix festival and one OnePlus Music Festival and all. And my last project, if I remember, was Avengers marketing with Paytm. That's what my last stuff I did. And before that, I was a co-founding member of a social networking app, which was backed by Facebook. So yeah, it has been a crazy journey. No hi-fi. I'm not from any Ivy League college. I come from a very humble background. Come from a city called Cuttack, which is in Orissa. Did my BBA and MBA. So yeah, that's basic about me.
Lovely. That sounds amazing. And I'm sure a lot of the attendees today really are excited about your journey and want to know, today's topic as well, how to network online. So over to you, Sindhu. You can take over for the session.
Sure. So I can just present my screen right
Yes,
now,
you
right?
can share your screen at the bottom.
Okay. Perfect. I hope everyone can see. I have already given my introduction. My name is Sindhu. If anyone joins in between, it's absolutely fine. Let's set some ground rules for this session. First, I may throw some jargon, maybe not just to boast myself, but maybe I'm gonna throw some jargon. Please have some notepad, or if you guys are so much tech savvy, just a note app on your phone. Note it down. Don't ask me questions like what does X and X mean. You can Google it. But if you have questions around your perspective, if you want to challenge my perspective, if you want to challenge my ideas, I'm open to listening anything after the session. So yeah, let's get it rolling. First of all, introducing myself once again. My name is Sindhu Biswal, and these are the brands that I have been associated till now. I am lucky, but also I was at the right place at right time. But if you think that, hey, how come this guy who has never been to an IIMs or an IIT has these decent brands with him, I think a lot of my credit I would give to networking. So when I say networking, very specifying networking, I mean digital networking, because from a very early stage, I understood that I have to create my own personal brand, and I have to play this very different game, which no one is actually playing in the MBA colleges. And hence, all the brands that you have seen is actually a result of very strong networking. I have never gone through very old school job application process like job apply kiya, फिर 5 rounds हुए. No, none of my jobs till now has been like that. I have cracked everything by directly speaking with the co-founders and everything. Moving ahead, what I have tried to do is in this session, we will try to understand two things in basic context. One thing is my expertise, at least for now, which you can call as video content marketing, and we will try to understand what is video content marketing, why some videos go viral, and why some videos get shared, and the reason to understand that before understanding networking is you use those learnings that I'm going to share from video content marketing to build your distribution channel to build your social proof, I'll be explaining all these jargons. To build your social proof, because without social proof and without initial content, you cannot crack the networking game. So just bear with me. Whatever I'm gonna say is everything I have tried and tested. I'm not gonna say anything that I've not done. So let's get it rolling. I hope you must have you guys know who she is. If you have never seen a daily soap, now you know. And let's try to understand why this video got viral. Okay, let's try to stay away from this topic, why this got video viral. Let's try to understand why generally a video gets viral. Very basic understanding of virality. आप जो भी बोल दो कि like everyone wants to become viral. Like अभी Insta Reels आ गया है and everyone is thinking I will do a lot of reels because reels is giving me more and more reach, and by that I will grow my follower base. Well, good for you. You may be having your own understanding about virality, but in very basic understanding, virality is nothing, and the basic understanding of virality is shareability. Without shareability factor inside your content, you cannot create virality at all. इसका मतलब क्या है? Just remember last time you shared a content on Facebook or on Instagram. I think no one used Facebook, and no offense by the way. But if you remember and ask yourself that, hey man, or hey, why did I share that particular video or that particular image? And you will try to find a pattern that there is an underlying emotion before you share something on the social media. And I'm going to quickly just share those underlying emotions that we have seen uh, by checking a lot of data. And when I say a lot of data, by just scrambling around 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 videos. And the biggest emotion that goes behind sharing is relatable or relatability. Now, if you guys are a fan of Filter Copy or Scoop or AIB, that you may say, you will find only one thing in these three thumbnails, that these topics are very relatable to some or the other audience. So if I'm able to make you something, if I'm able to hit your relatability nerve, or if I'm able to hit your nostalgic nerve, then I'll be able to get one share from you. And if I'm able to get one share from you, you are not actually giving me one share. Mind it, you are actually giving me one share plus 100 or 200 reach, because when you share, your 200 or 300 friends will start seeing whatever you share. Now, moving ahead, this is the second biggest emotion, which is called emotional. And when I say emotional, I mean higher order emotion. Means extremely sad video, extremely a video that talks about one couple who are doing something for each other, which is in very high order thinking. So these are called emotional videos. And if I'm able to make you emotional by making you watch a video, then I'm able to get one share from you. The third biggest emotion that goes behind sharing is inspirational. If you guys are on LinkedIn, you must have seen a pattern. The post which gets maximum virality on LinkedIn are some or the other way inspirational. Like you may have seen these posts where people like, I was walking on the road and I was just going to my office. I saw a small puppy, उसका कोई नहीं था. फिर मेरे दिमाग में आया मैं ऑफिस में पपी को बचाऊंगा तो ऑफिस में लेट हो जाऊंगा. And then I took a call that I will save the puppy because office तो बार बार आता रहेगा. Now what is this? This is nothing. This is the older emotion that I was hitting, which is emotional. I made you emotional, hence you shared it on LinkedIn or you shared it on your profile. Similarly, you may have also seen a lot of inspirational posts on LinkedIn where people say how a non-IIM was able to give a lecture in an IIM. And you will find a ton of such examples on LinkedIn. Because in this panel, I'm sure only maybe one or two people will be from IIM. And maybe the moment I said this particular line before starting this session, which was, I'm a non-IIM, and I was able to crack the brand, then maybe थोड़ा बहुत आपके अंदर एक inspiration जागा होगा that, hey, if he was able to make it, then why not I? If yes, then अगर मैं ये same चीज को text में put up करके आपको भेजता, the chances of getting shares is very high because I'm hitting your inspirational note. And the fourth emotion that goes behind sharing is education. This what we are doing right now is education. If I do the same thing in an entertainment manner, if I put out a post, and if you are my friend on LinkedIn or on Instagram, and if I'm giving you something that you don't know, like let's say if you don't know about what I'm gonna share, you will share that because you want other people to perceive you as you are some kind of a geek. Now here, let me drop some truth bombs. What happens on social media? There are two selves of ours that we project on social media. The ideal personality of yours on social media and your personality in real life may or may not be different. You may have two different personalities where you are an introvert in in the offline space, and you are an extrovert in the online space. That is still fine. But what happens is if you start asking hard questions to yourself, that hey, why do I share a certain kind of videos regularly? You will try to see a pattern, and the pattern is very basic. People share something on social media not 100% because they are doing it for themselves. No, every time you share something on social media, you are doing it for others. You want others to perceive you in a certain way. So if you're sharing, that's why you will see a lot of entrepreneurs sharing a lot of motivation content because they want others to perceive them as being very highly motivated. If you're an artist, you will share other artists on your stories because you want other people to perceive you as aesthetically perfect. That is why we share the whole game. And me as a marketer, my job is to manipulate. You can say I'm just trying to be as honest as I can. Manipulation is the right word. If you have seen Social Dilemma, there is nothing wrong in Social Dilemma. That is a real portrayal of the whole stuff that you see. Yeah, a lot of thing is being overarched, shown that a world is gonna end, but it's not like that. So these are the basic emotions that goes behind sharing. And the last emotion that goes behind sharing is humor. Now, this needs no introduction. If I'm able to make you laugh, you will share that content. That's why comedy space on YouTube is very big. I'm sure Veerdas is coming tomorrow, and that's why you are joining the session. Now, for an example, let's twist the whole thing. If Veerdas was a philosopher, not a stand-up comic, the attendance tomorrow, whatever the attendance is, if it's 200, I doubt if Veerdas was a philosopher and not a comedian, 200 people will attend the show. And there is a reason behind it. रात के 8 बजे दिन भर काम करने के बाद या दिन भर पढ़ाई करने के बाद, you don't want to listen hard stuff. You want to listen to someone who can relax you. अगर मैं यहाँ पे सूट कोट पहन के हार्ड लेक्चर दे रहा होता, right now I see 59 participants. I'm dead sure 2 घंटे के अंदर या 1 घंटे के अंदर 50% retention will be gone. Half of the people will just go away because you don't want to listen to very boring and very hard preachy stuff. So yeah, that's the biggest emotion. That's why the humor is the biggest emotion, because let's be honest, everyone is sad and we want happy things in our life. Now let's touch upon very solid facts right now before again combining the whole thing, how it affects networking. Metrics that matter. What happens to this content? Now, okay, you got the whole idea that ये emotions को लेके मुझे content बनाना है मेरे Instagram पे or on my LinkedIn or on Twitter or anywhere else. Now, what are the metrics that actually matter? There are actually two metrics that we should only check when it comes to video content marketing. One is, of course, views, because everyone likes to boast views. If you put out a picture, if you put out a video and you get 5 views, you'll be depressed. If you get 1 lakh views, then 100 लोगों को बोलते फिरोगे. अपने in fact maybe अपने ex boyfriends and ex girlfriends को call करके भी बोल दो कि hey, I got this many amount of views. Just kidding, but just trying to show that you will be that much happy. But let me show you a very hard hitting fact right now. The second biggest metric that matters is called retention, which is video retention. And your video retention looks like this, by the way. This is the Facebook video retention graph, and all of the retention graph looks like this. Now, in very basic context, retention ka matlab is very simple. You have a 5-minute video. Your views are, let's say, 1 lakh. Those 1 lakh means 3-second views. Now, you don't know, those 1 lakh का मतलब नहीं है कि 1 lakh लोगों ने आपके पूरे videos देखे. Now, retention is a direct answer कि आप boring हो या आप interesting हो. Simple. If you are boring, people will leave. Like for an example, this session. ये session का retention, if I have to calculate, I can plot it on a graph. If the graph shows L curve, how does an L curve look like? Like this, मतलब गिर गया फटाफट. Then I'm super boring. Retention आपको बताता है कि आप interesting हो, आपका content अच्छा है या नहीं अच्छा है. That's simple. So these are the two basic things you should be checking. Now, if we have agreed to all these facts, let's keep in mind what I have just shared till now. Let me do a quick recap, a quick summary. 4 या 5 शायद मैंने emotions share किए which we used while you're creating content. 2 मैंने metrics बोले which you should be tracking. One is your views, one is your video retention. By the way, retention हर चीज में आता है, retention life में भी आता है. Now just to give you a perspective, your relationship is a matter of retention also. You are dating someone 1 day, 2 day, but that doesn't matter. What matters is कितना लंबा चल रहा है, which is retention, right? Now retention needs effort, exactly like your video retention needs effort. And in the exact same context, your networking retention needs efforts as well. You talk to me today, we are networking right now. What are we doing right now? I'm also simultaneously networking with how many people are there? Some 45, 59. But this is not retention, right? If you come on my Instagram, by the way, this is my Instagram. If you want to come and say me hi, you can. So if you want to come on Instagram and say me hi, what is that? That is activation. मतलब आपने मेरे DMs को activate किया. Now we will be talking about that कि how to activate a DM, how to talk to people, how to ensure that you are getting replies. But एक बारी करने से नहीं होता है, right? Now what if you told me hi and एक ही दिन बात किया हमने normally, where are you from, what do you do and all, and then we never talked. वो networking का मायने ही नहीं रहा because the retention sucks. And if your retention sucks, then वो networking का कोई मायने नहीं है. Now if you come back to me after 5 months and you send me hi, I need a help, आपके company में opening है, I won't reply. And the reason being, you did not take those efforts to build that relationship. मैं आपको क्यों job दूंगा जबकि I don't know you. So what I will simply say, hey, आप अपना CV मुझे भेज दो, I will look into it. Simple. I will treat you exactly like other people. That is the very basic understanding of your retention mechanism. Now coming back to little bit, just giving you a last food for thought before moving ahead to hardcore networking. Your objective in the content is to keep the first 15 seconds of your video retention graph flat. What does this mean? If 100 people clicked on your video, those 100 people, if they are watching your video for at least 15 seconds, that means video content is interesting. उसके बाद धीरे धीरे गिरेगा, चलेगा. But if first 15 seconds, 100 people में से, let's say only 20 people are sticking, then your video sucks. Your content sucks, no matter how many views you get. But you suck and your video sucks. That is the reality of it. So always calculate retention, always check the graph. Now, the part one is over. Let me just quickly check the chat just to see what you guys have been talking around, so that you guys take a quick short break also, and we will start the part 2. Hold on, let me see what have been the questions, just for my eagerness. How to start networking digitally as an absolute beginner interested in video production? Okay. How do you apply for a job at Filtercopy or BuzzFeed as a fresh graduate with no experience, as I have barely seen any vacancies for these companies anywhere on the internet? Thank you. Great. These answers will be answered in the session. Now, I think you guys are on the track and you guys are asking some legit questions. Let me quickly come back to the whole presentation and start talking about it. Just a second. Yeah. Now, what I have been doing till now, since last half an hour, I guess, is context building, right? I did not jump into the topic. The moment, now try to understand whatever I'm going to talk in this last, in now 30 minutes ahead. थोड़ा heavy stuff हो सकता है. If you guys have doubts, note it down, बाद में पूछ लेना. What we are doing right now? I was doing context building. मतलब, my objective was to talk about networking, but networking does not happen on the go. मतलब, let's say you are in a party and you spot a woman or you spot a man और आपको जाके बात करनी है. every time you spot someone and if you want to talk to that person, people have agenda in their mind. No one approaches someone without an agenda. Exactly. You guys ask me a question right now. You have a clear agenda. You know that, hey, this guy is working in filter copy. I have an agenda. मुझे ये question पूछना है. Simple. And to fulfill that agenda, you are doing this half an hour networking with me. This is the whole game in the real life as well. Now what comes is वो agenda को approach करने तक, whatever you do is context building. You have to build some context. If you go ahead and ask that person, that man or woman, hey, I want to talk to you, do you think he or she will reply? No, because they don't know you first, and उनको क्या फर्क पड़ रहा है? Now answering the whole question, आपने कुछ बताया ही नहीं उनको, why they should answer you? That is the main thing. Why they should talk to you is the main thing. मतलब, if you come to my Insta also and you send me hi, the chances of getting a reply back, or you come to my LinkedIn, the chances of, you may be texting a lot of people on LinkedIn, you may be sending friend requests to people on LinkedIn, they don't reply you, because every time a very someone gets a request, we ask ourselves that why should I add this person? Simple. And if your profile or if your message is not answering me that what's in it for me, I will not network with you. So it's not about what's in it for you. आपको job चाहिए होगा, आपको learnings चाहिए होंगे, but it's about what's in it for me, because मुझे decision लेनी है, right? You can follow me if you want to learn from me. You can follow me on LinkedIn, but if you want to connect with me, then मुझे वो answer करना होगा. And here comes why other people suggest, whenever you're sending a LinkedIn connection request, always add a note. That is, I'm assuming everyone already knows that. Now, a lot of people do not do that because you guys may be feeling lazy or something. But here are the game when you send a note, which I'm not going to share right now. थोड़ा बाद में बात करता हूँ. Now let's move ahead. इसको याद रखना. We'll be talking about how to send notes on LinkedIn, which are personalized notes basically. This is the main objective of the whole networking thing on online. Simple. Which is, why should I listen to you? Why should I follow you? Right. Simple. If I am building my own personal brand, then the question that you will be having in your mind is why you should listen to me first and why you should follow me. And to answer this, we do something called as social proof. What I have been doing till now is building social proof. Social proof क्या था? I'm just quickly scrolling to my first. My first social proof, आपको लग रहा है मेरा नाम is a social proof? Maybe or may not be. If you have heard of my name, social proof होगा. By the way, if no one knows, मैं social proof define कर देता हूँ. Social proof are basically those elements, those data points, or those factual information in your name or in your personality that defines you, one, and it attracts people. Matlab, if you add IIM Ahmedabad in your LinkedIn headline, that is a social proof. IIM Ahmedabad is a social proof. You guys, when you send someone a text, when you send someone an email from your iPhone, और वो email के नीचे एक signature आता है, which is sent from iPhone, that is social proof. What does that signify? That signifies status. If you guys wear gold, that is a social proof, that signifies status. My social proof is this, brand. Now imagine मैं game को twist कर दूं. These brands are not there. Let's say मेरा 1 साल का experience होता versus 3.5 years of experience, and कोई ऐसा brand में यहाँ पे डाल देता जो आपने नहीं सुना हुआ है. Would you guys listen to me? I mean, the number of people that came here will be less, and the seriousness will be even lesser. And I deliberately added this brand's logo because I want to build a social proof. Now that's what we are trying to build when it comes to networking also. It will be easy for me if I send a text to a person who works with Google and I may get a reply back. but it will be very difficult for you if you send a request to someone who works at Google, because you don't have enough social proof. That person, why should that person add you? उसको ना ही business में benefit मिलेगा, उसको ना ही आपको सिखाओगे, उसको ना ही कुछ होगा. And by the way, social proof are not just brand integration कि if you have not from IIM या कोई बड़े कंपनी में काम नहीं किए हुए हो तो social proof नहीं बनाया जा सकता है. Let me just share how do you add social proof. And specifically LinkedIn के बारे में पहले बात करते हैं, because again it's a very professional platform specific thing, but the same logic you can replicate on any other platform, by the way. मैंने ये कवर पिक्चर खुद डिजाइन किया है, राइट. अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल मे बी डिजाइनिंग. कवर पिक्चर में जानबूझ के आई इन्वॉल्व द लोगो of the companies I have worked till now, because that is my social proof, because there is no other way मैं logos डाल सकता हूँ. And the first impression someone visiting your profile is cover picture and cover image. The kind of cover picture you add showcases your personality, and this is the color that I went ahead. मैंने सोचा मैं एक blue color का shirt पहनूंगा, and my background of the background will be blue, and I will add yellow as a color to showcase that I am a playful character kind of a guy. Now, if you have also noticed, my earphones are also yellow and my shirt is also blue, and there is a reason behind it. I have created my personal brand book जहाँ पे मैंने define किया हुआ है. These are the colors I will write. This is my font that I will write in. These are the kind of tonality I will have when I write something or when I speak something or something. That is what you need to do as well when you are building a social networking, when you're building your own personal brand. You have to exactly do these stuff that you do for other companies. वही learnings को खुद के reply करना है. The second social proof that you write here is headline. By the way, the biggest blunder that a lot of people do when they're studying, let's say if you're in a last year of your bachelor degree college, and if you're writing head of marketing at PR सेल, एंड वो पीआर सेल का मतलब है कि आपके कॉलेज का जो सोसाइटीज होते हैं, योर पीआर सोसाइटी, देन यू आर किलिंग योर सोशल मीडिया ब्रांड. बिकॉज व्हाट विल हैपन, आई विल क्लिक ऑन योर प्रोफाइल, आई विल सी हे दिस गाय इज द हेड ऑफ मार्केटिंग, आई विल स्क्रॉल डाउन, then I will see that your year of pass out is 2020, then I will simply make a conclusion you are a delusional guy. That's it. So basically you are killing your own brand. A lot of people do that. Do not create overhyped social proof at all if you have not reached that path. It is absolutely okay to have a headline that says digital marketing enthusiast versus digital marketing strategist because you just took one course from my captain or from anyone else. एक कोर्स लेने से कोई डिजिटल मार्केटिंग स्ट्रेटेजिस्ट नहीं बन जाता है. सो बी वेरी वेरी कॉन्शियस व्हेन यू आर डूइंग दिस थिंग, बिकॉज आपकी नेटवर्किंग नहीं बनेगी. Your networking will go for a toss, and you will create something called as D brand. Matlab, a lot of people will have very negative connotations about you, so don't do that. Now also talking about more social proofing, I'm just undoing it so that you are not your mind is not in other place. When you send, so what happens on LinkedIn when it comes to networking? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about me. Every person on LinkedIn accepts people for two reasons. One, या तो मुझे आपसे कुछ सीखने को मिलेगा, which means you put out good content, you put out very informational content that I really want to learn. ये वाला जो भी गेम खेल रहा है right now, so there are a lot of students I have seen, lot of youngsters who put out amazing content जहाँ से मुझे सीखने को मिलेगा. I will accept them because मुझे कुछ सीखने को मिल रहा है. Ask yourself always the question, what's in it for me? If you are a person जो ना ही कंपनी में काम किया हुआ है, ना ही मुझे उससे कुछ फायदा है, because you guys are not working in a company, then I don't have business advantages from you. Na hi you post out good content, then there is no reason for me to accept your connection. And that happens with anyone and everyone on the online world and everywhere else. The people generally you see accepting who are in very high what you say roles in a company, like let's say some head of marketing at Tata, and he just accepted you. उन्होंने ऐसे ही कर दिया है because उनको अपने maybe connections बढ़ाने हैं, the chances of getting a reply back will be very very difficult. ठीक है, that is one. So इसका मैंने basically trick क्या बताया? If you guys do not have a social proof, go into the content marketing game, put out content which is actually good enough, and then that is a social proof. Your social proof आपका दिन नहीं बना company because you guys are a fresher. Your social proof is someone who puts out good content. Now when you decide to put out good content, always go for a content in one niche. So maybe you guys are putting out about social media analytics or digital marketing or creative or design or something like that. जो भी आपका area है उसी पे करो. That is one. Second, whenever you send a request to someone, make sure 48 hours के अंदर you activate the DM. If you do not activate the DM with that person, then that profile is dead. आपने conversation initiate नहीं किया, then that profile is just like your Instagram followers. आपके पास 20,000 followers तो हैं, but you don't know them personally. And when you are trying to network in the business game, if you don't know them personally, followers रख के क्या करोगे? LinkedIn पे maybe 50,000 followers चलो हो भी गए, क्या होगा? How many of the people on LinkedIn who have 50,000 followers are actually landing in a high-paying job? You will see maximum people on LinkedIn who have good followers are still freelancers. Now no offense to freelancers, I'm not demeaning, but this is a real fact that followers अलग चीज है, networking बहुत अलग चीज है. So make sure 40 hours के अंदर you initiate that conversation loop. अभी again उसको थोड़ा साइड में करते हैं, उसके बारे में डिटेल में बात करेंगे. Let's again talk about how to create content and थोड़ा डिटेल में जाते हैं. If you guys do not have a strong social proof of a brand or कोई Ivy League college, then how can you build it? You have to game up your inbound content game. You have to start creating content, and these are new age mediums which you can use to create content. You can either, and always remember, what I would suggest is pick one platform or one area and go behind it first before picking 5 different things and just going after it. You can go for Medium, you can go for Substack. If no one knows about Substack, please Google, थोड़ा देख लेना Substack क्या करता है. You can do Quora, you can do LinkedIn content. I mean, you already know. You can go for YouTube also. You can be a YouTuber, or you can create podcast. Now, by podcast I mean audio podcast and video podcast as well. Whatever you want. Now these are some stuff. There are a lot of other stuff like you can use zero coding tools like Carrd, CARRD, and create one pager stuff and all. I will not go into those heavy stuff. But the objective here is when choose one platform, and the platform is always chosen according to your community. मतलब आप जिस community में network करना चाहते हो, वो community कहाँ पे है देखो पहले, and then go behind it and network. Like if you want to network with marketeers, then LinkedIn and Twitter is the best channel. If you want to network with artists, then maybe Instagram is the best channel. I'm just giving you some perspective. This is content game. That is one. Once you create content game, what is happening? You are creating word of mouth. Like Sindhu is putting out good content. I should talk to him. Or Sindhu puts content around video marketing. Sindhu puts content around viral marketing or something. You are creating content. उससे भी काम नहीं बनेगा, ठीक है? वो करते रहो side by side में. Some other stuff that you should be doing, let me just share with you. Try to find WhatsApp groups of marketeers or whatever. I'm just giving marketing as an example. हर community का एक WhatsApp group होता है. Try to join that WhatsApp group. Talk to people. Add value. Always remember, networking. Again, networking is not about what's in it for you. It's about what's in it for me. So add value to me. मैं खुद चल के आपसे बात करूँगा. Simple बात है. अगर गलती से भी मेरे से रिप्लाई आ गया है, then ये पक्का जान लो, it's gonna be a barter deal. मतलब मेरा भी कुछ hidden interest है. That's why I'm talking to you. नहीं तो मैं अपने 24 hours का काम, मतलब 8 घंटे 10 घंटे काम करने के बाद, and after doing this session, why should I talk to you? I can talk to my girlfriend, I can watch movies and other stuff, and others. You can talk to your boyfriend, you can talk to, you can watch movies, you can binge with another other stuff. You won't need to do that. So go into WhatsApp groups. You can join Discord servers also. There are a lot of Discord servers, DISCORD. Google it. you can join. There are marketing communities in Discord. There are gaming communities in Discord. There are tech communities on Discord. There are Slack communities as well. I am a member of two product communities on Slack. I'm a member of marketing communities on Slack. And your job is not just to be there. Your job is to communicate there. If someone asks for a help, to help them, to add value, to answer, to talk to them. So apart from your content game, you need to keep on doing this. Period. Now let's move ahead. And so what we are doing till now, we are building distribution. ये क्यों कर रहे हैं? अभी तक जो इतना मेहनत कर रहे हैं, by the way, it's a very long term game. Like मैं अपना LinkedIn channel बना रहा हूँ last 5 साल से, and just 3 months back I decided I will create a professional account on Instagram also, because I see a lot of marketers are not there on Instagram. So I created an Instagram channel for marketing. I have my personal account, but मैंने professional channel बनाया. Now I'm on Twitter. I created a YouTube channel for podcast. Now if you see what I'm doing, I'm building a whole width. What is this? This is distribution. Distribution बनाने का मकसद क्या है? Let's talk about it. Let's say I'm putting out content और मेरा engagement आ रहा है LinkedIn पे. I'm doing it regularly. One fine day, I want a job, let's say. Now I have created organic power. मेरा organic reach LinkedIn पे बहुत strong है. If 1 year later, if I drop a comment saying that, hey, I am looking for a job switch, I want marketing job, the chances of that post getting reach, getting comments, and landing upon a job is very high versus someone जो ये सब नहीं कर रहा है, and you guys are following the old school method of job, which is monster.com पे जाओ, job के लिए apply करो and all. So that's why we are building distribution. If you have distribution, you can monetize it as well. I can sell books. I can sell courses. I can take mentoring sessions. I do take mentoring sessions as well, one-to-one. And the reason I'm able to do that mentoring session, because I have a distribution unit in place. So that's why we are doing this. Now, once you have built a distribution, now we'll jump again into sending notes when you add someone, or if you're sending a request to someone. Now, these are 2 notes that 2 people sent me, and I kind of liked the pattern of the post. If you guys can see, you can read it, but still I will read it out just for you guys. Send a first note with personalization always, and give me a reason to reply you back. Do an experiment one day. Do you think on Instagram, if you pick 100 strangers and you send them hi, you pick the same 100 strangers, you send them hey, you pick the same 100 strangers and you write hey, first name with a smiley. It's a no-brainer that the third wala hey with the first name will get replies. The chances of getting a reply will be higher, because you made it personalized for me, and it feels good. It feels good when someone takes your name, right? Because everyone just sends hi every time. Now let me just read these 2 texts for you. The first says, hi Sindhu, just read about pattern breaking blog and love the advice. Would like to connect with you and learning more from you. So what this guy is actually, or this woman, I don't know exactly, is trying to do is actually he or she may have read some of my blog, and he is referring that blog to initiate a conversation, which is a very smart move, by the way. The second one is amazing. I like this kind. It just shows that you have taken extra effort to actually make a connection. It says, I recently started following you on Insta and attended your yesterday's live means live, some live session maybe I was taking. I found it quite informative. Key points like why number of views might not matter and how can you churn more content. Okay, let's try to break it down what she has done. 1, she wrote hi. Normal, she did not write the name because it's not needed, because the content is already personalized. She first starts saying me with a subtle clue that, hey, I'm already following you on Insta and I'm a big fan of yours, which is a very subtle cue. Hence, I want to connect with you on LinkedIn also. She referred this whole conversation with her to her life, and she exactly brought down 2 pointers to specify कि मैं कोई ऐसा वैसा नहीं हूँ जिसने live सुना. I really remember those points. And at the last, there is a call to action which says it would be great to connect with you as with you here, as this is my go-to platform. This shows that इसने बहुत extra effort लिया हुआ है, and hence the chances of me adding her will be very very high versus to a normal message. So this is the first takeaway that I want you guys, that after you build the social proofs, the distribution and everything, try to use conversations in a very good way. Again, take real life for an example. A woman or a guy at a party will not reply to you if you just go ahead and tell them that, hi, I want to talk to you, hence you should talk to me. It doesn't work that way, right? Let the girl or the guy know why she should be talking to you. Simple. Now, just moving ahead, some pointers. These are the things that I keep on doing on LinkedIn, and I have got immense value from this. Be unapologetic, seek help. One of the things that we do is we feel that कि कुछ अगर मांगेंगे किसी से help, कुछ गलत हो जाएगा. Now I already have 3.5 years of experience. I have seen 10 years of experience वाले लोग भी help मांगते हैं LinkedIn पे जाके. Just keeping it short, दो post में क्या बताया जा रहा है. On the left hand side post, I wanted to connect with people who have built a community on Slack or WhatsApp group or Facebook group. I wanted to learn from them. And I simply told them, made a post saying that, hey, I want to connect with people who have done this, and please drop a comment and I will DM you. So that's what I did. And if you see, there are 22 comments where some people tagged other people. They just tried to make connections with me and everything. And the second one was a very interesting thing I just got in my mind, so I did it, where I started my conversation by writing about meaningful relationships are not built by social media, by using social media engagement buttons like likes and comments. If you are a follower of mine or anyone else, and if you just keep on liking and commenting, that's not networking at all. I don't remember you because a lot of people like my content or comment. The one metric of building meaningful relationships are only DMs. And your objective is to first get a reply on the DM. Second objective is to keep DMing and keep talking. Third objective is to convert that DM into a WhatsApp connection. Fourth objective is to have that WhatsApp connection get on a call, talk for a longer time. The last objective is to meet that person. That's how you build relationships very strong. Now, do you think if you're talking to someone on DM, he or she is likely to give you a job? No. If you meet them, if you have met them at least twice, the chances are very, very high. So in the second post, what I did is basically I just talked about it. And then I wrote in the last line, which says, if we never connected till now and you feel we can, drop a comment and let's connect on DM. I have no agenda. I have no propaganda. And my DMs just got shot up. Now it's up to me that on which DM I should reply again. जिससे मुझे फायदा होगा. अगर मुझे आपसे सीखने को नहीं मिलेगा, ना ही आपसे मुझे कुछ फायदा मिलेगा, I will not reply, because there are enough people in the world and the population is very high, and my time and everyone's time is very expensive. This is another experiment that I did. By the way, these are the stuff that you guys can also replicate on LinkedIn if you already have good distribution made on LinkedIn. This is a very interesting kind of an experiment that I did, I guess 7 months back. Time just flew very fast in the lockdown. So what I did is I wrote that I'm planning to do a virtual meetup, which is one-to-one, and there are 3 rules to it. First, we will know each other and we will become friends. Second, we will learn from each other. Third, we will share learning materials, tips, tricks with each other. And the last line says, drop a comment if anyone is interested in making this work from home season a great time to connect. I got 48 comments, and out of those 48 comments, I chose 30 people, and the whole month, I designated 1 hour of my day to talk to someone. There were 30 different people, 30 different marketeers. Do you think if you guys read 30 books, you can beat this kind of a learning and networking session? I can just tell you that the learning curve that I had, because I was networking and learning a lot of stuff, is very high. No books, no materials can ever beat this up. So try always to have these kind of a mentality where you go beyond social media engagement and network with people. That's how you build meaningful relationships. Because I just repeat once again, meaningful relationships are not built by social media engagement. And at last, always aim for retention. What do I mean by this? As I told, I just repeating once again. Dating for 3 days doesn't matter because that doesn't end up anywhere. Dating for 3 years matters because you are aiming for retention. It's exact same logic in networking as well. Talking to me for 3 days doesn't matter. Talking to me for 3 months gives you higher chances of maybe getting a mentoring session from me for free, maybe, or or me referring you into a job. Now, everyone who asked me that about the job at Filter Copy, and if any one of you just come to my Instagram and ask me that, would you like to refer me on Filter Copy? I may not say no on your face, and I may be very diplomatic and say that, hey, I don't have a job, but the answer is no. And you know why? Because I don't know you. Simple. Why should I refer you? Why do someone refer someone? Why do you refer your friend to talk to a friend? Because you know them, you trust them. And networking is all about trust. So always aim for building trust, and trust is built on retention. And it's a very high communication skill, by the way. So improve your communication, do all of the stuff that I have been telling, and for sure you will be playing a better game. You will be playing a longer game, uh, and you will be much more better than I am also. So I'm just ending my note with this before taking up one-to-one questions or something. If you want to connect with me, you can. This is my Instagram handle. By the way, I have two Instagram accounts. The other one is a personal account. If you want to follow it, you can, but this is a professional account. If you want to be friend, you can go there. But if you want to learn, you can come here. And LinkedIn is LinkedIn, by the way. So yeah, that's all for it before even jumping to other stuff.
Lovely. Thank you so much, Sindhu. That was very relatable. I'll use the words that you have only used. Thank you so much for sharing. That was very nice. And I think, like you had mentioned in the beginning of the session, the 59, 56 students that came online have stayed throughout the session because you've kept it, so informative and engaging as well.
Interesting.
So thank you so
Yeah.
much for that, Sindhu.
So my retention is my retention is high because that's my job. That's my job. A very interesting thing I'm just going to add right now. If anyone is interested in speaking, also everything has a retention factor to it, and I suck if I'm not able to retain. I may have 700 participants at the start. Doesn't matter. I may boast about it. जाके सबको बोलूंगा 700 लोग आ गए थे. But end तक अगर 50 लोग रहे थे, I suck. Simple.
All right, we'll definitely take that.
Yeah.
We have a couple of mentee questions, so I'll just put it forward and you can answer them. Okay,
Sure.
somebody's asking how to start networking digitally as an absolute beginner interested in video production.
Okay, interesting. So first of all, again, the same rule applies here as well. When you're talking about video production, go ahead, find out where video production people are already there. Are they on LinkedIn? First, ask, are they on LinkedIn? Second, are they active on LinkedIn? A lot of profiles on LinkedIn are dead. Like, I'm dead sure a lot of singers, a lot of artist people have dead profiles on LinkedIn. They just created profiles, but they're not there. Stalk them on Insta, pitch to them, show them again what's in it for them. Why should I talk to you? Uh, Apply those things, and then you may ask your questions to them, and they will be able to help you better. See, I think what I have learned is in this lockdown, everyone wants to help. I when I was doing my MBA, I had a notion that big people, and by big people I mean people who are at very good, very ऊपर का roles, they don't want to help. In fact, they want to help. हमारा approach ही गलत है. You write, good morning sir, I have a doubt. Why should he reply? उसको हजार doubts आते हैं रोज. Why should that's not a pitch. So I think our approach is bad. So if you fix your approach, it will work.
Very true, very true. I completely agree. So I see two questions related to, applying for jobs at Filter Copy and BuzzFeed with no experience. So a lot of them want to know, how do you apply? Are there any internship openings and like for video editor, content writer, any to any of these organizations?
Right. So what happens is in the entertainment space, if you are trying to be a writer or if you're trying to be a post-production guy or woman or anything in the creative field and not a management field, a lot of jobs are contractual. And contractual jobs and short-term jobs are not really present in the job section on LinkedIn. No one does that.
Yeah.
So the only way to crack that is via connection. आपको इंटरनली कोई पोस्ट प्रोडक्शन का बंदा पता होना चाहिए जो आपको बता पाएगा दैट हे आई डू हैव अ वैकेंसी और आई एम लुकिंग फॉर इट. दैट इज अबाउट द कॉन्ट्रेक्चुअल रोल. द सेकंड थिंग is if you want to go into the managerial role, unfortunately what happens in entertainment field is freshers लोगों को नहीं लिया जाता है and there is a reason behind it. Entertainment is a very like इसका ना कोई कोई प्लेबुक नहीं है. There is no playbook. So when I joined Filter Copy, there was no playbook that says that YouTube पे how you grow a channel.
Yeah.
There is no book written. There is no management book written. No one from the Western world has shared a book. And the only way you can do that is by having a project. So if you just giving you some real advice, if you want to be a meme designer at BuzzFeed, or if you want to be a social media manager, the chances of getting a job for that person who has her own meme page जिसके 20,000 followers हैं is very high, because he or she can simply write a mail saying that hey, I have scaled this channel and hence you should hire me, and then I have a legit proof. मैं देख सकता हूँ hey, this guy's work I can see this guy has scaled, hence the chances is very high. So I would say अगर ये करोगे तो better chances हो जाएंगे to get a job.
Makes sense. Yeah, it's better to have some kind of project and skill set because these kind of organizations are looking for that. Makes
Correct,
sense.
correct.
So I think that answers Prerna's question as well related to how to keep the ball rolling for myself. Kaustubh is asking how can we pitch story to Filter Copy? So I think if you have like an idea and they want to.
So there is a team that listens to all the stories. If you go to do this thing, go to Pocket Aces, www.pocketaces.in, I guess. Yeah. Go there. You will find an email ID where everyone can pick stories. A lot of stories come. There is a proper team who verifies those stories and see that hey, this is in sync with our business or not, and you will get a reply back if they see a story. That is the only way.
Okay. Vanshika is asking how to make content which has humor and emotional depth, both of them. Humor
Well,
and emotional depth.
so I'm not a content writer. I think that's a writer's job. So that's a very writing specific field. One guy I can suggest is an old friend. I mean, I don't know if he's still a friend or not. So there's a guy called Vishal Dayama who was All India Bakchod's writer, and he is told to be the highest paid writer in the comedy zone. If you guys follow his Instagram, just write his comedy pattern. It's not dark comedy, but it has got very specific depth. And my only suggestion is once you start finding these profiles, analyze how they write, you will automatically start getting those skills that how the writing works, and your mind will start working in that direction.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Arjun is asking, do you have any idea about the web development field? So can you please talk in context of web developers if you have any insights in this field? I think in terms of growing their network.
Yeah. So by the way, techies are very big on Twitter. It's a very big community on Twitter. If you want, if you want to be a developer or a product manager or everyone, or someone like that, even a backend engineer, it's a very big field on Twitter. You should be on Twitter. You should be following these people. You should be talking to these people. That is my first suggestion. The second suggestion is trying to find where these people are. There are a lot of Slack groups of tech communities. There are a lot of WhatsApp groups. Once you start building Twitter connections, then you may ask them that, hey, bro, do you know someone in the Slack community? They will refer you. They will get you inside those. So have these Jugadu techniques and you will land into these communities.
Yeah. Another platform I think I heard about was Telegram also. I think a lot of,
Right.
Latest platforms are coming up. Bhavin is asking, for someone who wants to grow following on Instagram as a content creator, how should be the approach towards posting and engagement?
So first of all, it's a very big topic altogether. We can talk on some different date. We can do a session, but let me give you very two basic facts. One is, if you are a new creator who wants to grow the channel, I think the only metric that you should be tracking is share and comments and save. That's it. Likes से कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. Likes are dry metric. Shares are high order metrics, very high order metrics, because they give you reach. So try to do a lot of different content and see which type of content is getting you more shares on Instagram. And again, the emotions that I told you are generally the emotions. If you crack, you will get shares automatically. That is one. Second, right now Reels Instagram is pushing. I think you should double down on Reels. That is second. Third, you cannot beat video content with image content. Video content will give you more reach than any image content. So these three things, if you try to experiment and if you crack, you will grow.
Okay. Somebody is also asking, is it necessary to have more followers on Instagram or LinkedIn? Because I'm not on both, and recently I created an account on LinkedIn to know more about a company.
So it depends on what are you trying to do. So if, by the way, it's absolutely okay not to create a personal brand. Be happy in your job and say कि मैं यही नौकरी करूंगी, and I will follow the old school tactic, which is whenever I need a job, I will go and apply on monster.com or LinkedIn jobs or something. If you want to build a personal brand, if you want to be a content writer on LinkedIn, if you want to build the distribution, as I said, then you should be aiming for having more connections, more engagement, more followers. Until and unless you have that fact, don't do it. And the same rule applies on Instagram. Now everyone wants to have 20k followers. Now my question is, what do you do with 20k followers? Simple. And always remember one fact: followers does not matter if you do not aim to monetize it at some point of your life. मैं 100 के फॉलोअर्स का क्या करूंगा अगर मैं उससे पैसा नहीं कमा पा रहा? मैंने क्यों इतनी मेहनत की है? I could have easily lived my life. So the objective matters a lot.
Makes sense. Ria is asking, how can we improve our copywriting skills?
So that's an interesting question, because I asked the same question to my mentor, who is head of marketing at CleverTap and Book My Show 1 month back, and he gave me this advice, and I'm going to give the same advice. Go to a website called as backlinko.com. Let me just share here.
Yeah.
Can it type?
Yes, you can type it in the chat section.
Yeah. So this website is called Backlinko, and write on Google Backlinko copywriting. You will get a very big blog. It's a big blog. Read it out. That is first. Second, the best way I have understood to learn copywriting is just by checking out a lot of ad copywriting. Go to a website called as Ads of the World, where this website is basically the e-commerce of all the ads. So you will see all the ads. Just pass a filter called image or something, and just see all the ad copywriting. Your mind will start working around that. Third biggest advice: Twitter. I think Twitter forces your mind to have character space. Hence, I think it makes you a better copywriter. LinkedIn makes you a better long form writer. And it's all bullshit writing on LinkedIn also. I don't want to comment on that. But on Twitter, there are better writers. So I think have a practice. Write 2 content every day on Twitter, and just see what are the kind of writing that is giving you likes and comments, and that's how you will keep on improving.
Makes sense. Okay. Sangeeta is asking how to make a blog effective.
So Sangeeta, I think in 2020 I have a different perspective. In 2020, I will not create a blog unless and until I am trying to build SEO, or I am an SEO guy in a company, because the world has moved towards video. In fact, the world has moved from video to audio right now. So no one has time to read a lot of stuff. So if you are starting from scratch, then, and if it is blog around fashion, around traveling, don't do that. Go ahead with Instagram blogging, as they say, or vlogging, or YouTube. You will grow much faster.
Okay. So somebody's also asking, I think you mentioned another content writing site previously. Can you put that also in the chat section?
Content writing style, as in, I
Content
didn't.
writing site where we can learn
Okay,
more.
content writing site. Content writing site where we can post up. I told about a content writing site. I just told about Twitter, I guess. Yeah, Twitter and
Okay.
LinkedIn.
And
Yeah.
you can check probably the backlink or copywriting site as well.
Yes.
Lovely. So I
Yes.
think that comes to the wrap of all our questions we also had. Thank you, Sindhu. This was so nice. It was a lovely session. And thank you for answering a couple of questions from the mentees as well. Do
Same
you have
here.
a
Same here.
couple of last few words for the mentees before we wrap up?
I had a lot of fun. First of all, I love watching retention every time. So I'm just happy. Second, just have a good weekend. Stay safe. If you guys want to be friends, sir verb mat bulana, aa jana, hi bol dena. Instagram page absolutely fine. Keep on learning. If you guys learn new stuff, please share with me. And yes, have a great weekend and stay safe.
Thank you so much, Sindhu. It was a lovely session. Hopefully, we can get you for a lot of more webinars online. Thank you so much. A huge shout out to the QFIS team as well for amazing mentors like Sindhu. Thank you so much, Sindhu. Have a great day.
Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day. Bye.
Good
Thanks for having
night.
me. Good night.